What's up, guys? Marjack79 here, and I watched last night's episode of Dragon Ball Super, and I got inspired. So today we are talking about the SA's Figuarts, Android 18 and Android 17. So let's hop right into it, shall we? Let's get these accessories down here first, and let's look at the box for Android 17 first. We have on the back here the SH Figuarts logo, the simple style heroic action, movable, molding, Android 17, some artwork and different poses you can get him into. Got the side here, SH Figuarts Android 17, looks good. Got the front, got the Toei logo, Fun Animation, Bandai, Tamashii Nations, Dragon Ball Z. The top here, and the bottom. Alright. So now let's move on to the Android 18 box. It's pretty much the same thing, just with some Android 18 artwork, SH Figuarts logo, Dragon Ball Z, Tamashii Nations, Bandai, Toei logo, Fun Animation. Spin it around to the back. SH Figuarts logo, simple style heroic action. Pretty much, like I said, pretty much the same thing. Movable, molding, Android number 18. Alright, so jumping into the figures here, as you can see, the actual figures are top notch. They look just like how they looked in the anime. I really don't have any complaints on these two figures at all, to be completely honest. If we want to hop into some articulation real quick, I would say both of these figures, their articulation is exactly the same. So they both can turn their heads left and right. They can move 360 degrees. It can go up and down. They both have full 360 shoulder articulation as well. They have elbow joints, can be moved 90 degrees upwards. They have a full 360 degree wrist swivel, can be tilted left to right, up and down as well. They have waist articulation, it can be popped up and moved in the 360 degrees. They have hip joints. It has 17 hips, can be moved in a 360 degree angle. 18's hip joints are a bit hindered due to the skirt she has on here, but I mean, it's no big deal. I mean, it can still get a free range of motion, but it is a bit it's slightly hindered. They both have 90 degree knee joints, can be moved 90 degrees upwards. Ankle articulation is good, can be moved 360 degrees. And be tilted left, right, and up and down, and they both have toe joints as well. So let's spin it around to the back here and get a look at the back. So as you can see here, Android 18 has her red ribbon logo on the back here, looking good. Jean outfit looks great. Skirts to the boots, and 17 with his green socks and blue shoes, jeans, belt, gun here. And his bandana looks great. Alright, looks good. Let's flip him back around here. Alright, so let's talk about some of the accessories real quick. Let's talk about 18's accessories first. So let's start off here. She comes with the Krillin head and her hand here, which you can get her into the iconic pose of when she leans down and kisses a very nervous Krillin. And then this head here is her stoic pose. I decided to pose her with her smiling face. Let's see, she also comes with just another stoic face, just looking kind of to the left here. And then she has her kissing face when she's kissing Krillin. She has a few more hair pieces that looks like she's like flowing in the wind or flying. And she has the little remote control here, if you remember in Dragon Ball Z during the Cell saga, where Krillin had the remote control to power her down, but he decided not to because obviously he was in love with her. She has her iconic folded arm pose here. She has blast hands, resting hands, kung fu hands. As you see, I decided to pose her with just her resting fist hands, like she's getting ready to power up. This was kind of her fighting stance. I would say, for the majority of her fights. So now let's move on to 17's accessories. So he has a gun here, which he can hold. He has his stoic face here. Has a gun holding hand. He has an empty holster to signify that he's holding the gun. So, I mean, as you can see here, he has the holstered gun here, which is what I decided to pose him with, because he didn't really use it in the series. He did use it in the History of Trunks special, but so I just decided to have him pose like this. He has, looks like, some karate chop hands, resting hands, some kung fu hands. Looks like some ki blast hands, some more ki blast hands. Got some flowing hair. It looks like he's flying. He has an alternate belt he can put on. He has his iconic arm folding stance as well. He has a different bandana. It looks like he's flying, and he has his teeth gritting, powering up face. So both of these figures do come with a ton of accessories. So that is an absolute plus. So let's talk about price. I got both of these figures a little bit after they came out and was discontinued, but I didn't pay too much for them. I believe I paid $105 for Android 18 and I want to say $92 for Android 17. I got them from eBay. Right now on eBay, Android 18 is going for $138 and Android 17 is going for $149. Then on Amazon, 18 is going for $159.12. Then Android 17 is going for $168.80. So it's definitely a little bit pricey, but I mean, if you're any kind of a Dragon Ball Z fan, they are a must-have for your collection. So you're just gonna have to bite the bullet and spend that extra penny if you want to complete your collection. So definitely coming from this saga, because I personally think the Cell Saga is one of the best sagas in the entire franchise. I mean, that's out of Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super, and Dragon Ball GT. So this saga is one of the best. So with that, it's not really much else to say about the two figures, other than I highly recommend them. You should go and pick them up. So hopefully you guys liked the video. If you did, just look towards the left side of the screen and hit that like button for me. I would really appreciate it. And if you want to see more Dragon Ball Z videos just like this, or any other kind of video that I have on the channel, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button for me. You can follow me at www.markjack79. www.youtube.com/markjack79 and www.facebook.com/markjack79. You can follow me at both of those places. We have an ever-growing channel. I do appreciate everybody's support, and I will hope to see you guys on the next one. And I'll also link some more Dragon Ball Z videos on the description below too. So check those out too, guys. And until then, I'll see you on the next one. I'll catch you guys later. Bye.